Rodrigo, I'm just going to pause this for a second because I realized that I didn't do this brand entertainment network thing yet. Let me go over there real fast. Okay, so I found the brand ent net site that you've referenced in your page here. Is that what this takes you to? Does this take you to their Twitter page or does it take you to their Facebook page? There is a little bit of a disconnect. It was a little hard for me to understand because here clearly it's like with the hashtag I just want a movie, it kind of, I'm thinking, and also because I've talked to you, like I don't want this product placement. And even this picture here, it's laughable. Like the Heineken is like, who holds a Heineken can that perfectly, and who holds a beer bottle that perfectly so you can see the Corona label? Like it is, this picture is laughable. It's so obvious, right? And so that makes this part here, it makes it make sense, right? So then I go to brandent.net and I think that I'm going to see people saying, you know, including these brands in these movies, these little commercials is annoying and it should stop, or you know, like from your research, the guy from Germany said that we've got to have like the little message pop up. But no, this is a company this is their job, is to, but they call it integrations, right? Which I think is good to know that terminology. So it took me a little bit to figure out that, oh, so this is about, so that we can understand that this is like a big business, right? But then it kind of makes me shift back as the viewer over here to say, well, is this, you know, because these people probably think that this is awesome, right? So there's a little bit of a disconnect between what is your point? Are you trying to say that this is annoying because you just want a movie, or are you trying to say which product placement is more awesome because you've got these things down here? What I like is that this can give information, you know, we can be more informed, but I think that you need to give a little more context, and I think that there's enough space here to have a little line about, like, to inform yourself about the big business, or just how big the business of product integration is. Check out these sites or something like that, so that we could kind of have some context that we are not promoting these sites. We are trying to show you how this is really big business, because that's what their business is. Does that make sense? So I think that that's missing right now. I think that it will also, you know, if you have a line in there about informing yourself or educating yourself about product integration or product placement or whatever you are going to choose to say there, it's going to give your reader also a little bit more context to understand exactly. Because right now the only way that we know what your purpose is from this hashtag, I just want a movie, right? So, and that I mean, it's a cool hashtag. I like it a lot, but it's maybe a little bit subtle, and I think that we probably need some information here to make that context make more sense. And then of course the same would be true here, right? Okay, so then in terms of so in terms of your revision, I think that that's fine for these posters. I would say though that it might be good if you're promoting this hashtag to go ahead and use it. So I went to Twitter and I didn't find any evidence of that, except for people who just wanted to go to Redbox and get a movie, and they were complaining about how long the line was. So you might put out a couple of tweets using that hashtag just to show as part of your your project that it all is fitting together. So you could put up your poster possibly, or you could even put up another one of these shots and just say how annoying I was. You know, like I was just watching this movie and suddenly I remembered that it's not real. Hashtag I just want a movie, or something like that. So if you could go ahead and like make this actually happen, that would probably round out your project a little bit more. So it's not, I mean, the I think that the posters are very successful, but just in terms of proportional work to some of the things that your classmates are doing, I think maybe just a little bit more would round it out a little bit. And then looking at your analysis, there's a lot of stuff that you didn't talk about. You talked about why you made a poster. You talked about the scenes in the famous movies. This is useful. This is useful. This is useful. But specifically, some of the other choices that you're talking about you didn't include. So I'm just going to make a note up here. If it'll let me. Oh, I need to edit it first. Let's see if it'll let me convert it. Sometimes this takes a while. Okay, so we'll just put in a little note here. For the analysis, so for the artifact, some context for the Twitter, Facebook page to strengthen your overall argument too, just so that it's really clear. I mean, it's clear to us because we've been thinking about it for a while, but for somebody who hasn't been thinking about it, it might not be as clear. For the analysis, specific choices. So what about, for example, family and movie night, the style of that? What are you trying to communicate with that? What about the boxing gloves? And even the colors of the boxing gloves? What about the theater stage curtain backdrop? Right. So try to get a little bit more specific there. Why the QR code? Is that on there? Okay, so just a few more of those specific choices that you've made to show me that you, I mean, I know that you were being thoughtful, but I need you to be able to verbalize those thoughts, okay? Oops. All right, so this looks good, Rodrigo. I like it a lot. Ooh, did I forget to mention the strengthen your own argument, and then to round out the project, make the Twitter thing happen. Okay. Can you tag people on Twitter? I'm at, let's see, at FYC _is _my _jam. You could tag me there and I'll retweet you if you do that. I mean, I think I have one follower, but still, I'll do it. So put some of those out there just to kind of round out your project a little bit, and we'll see what happens. Okay. All right, good work. If you have any questions, let me know. Bring those questions in with you for your revision, or for your research paper revision, or literacy narrative, or the reflection essay that you're writing when you come into your office hour visit next week. And thank you for good